Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading of September the 10th through the 16th. My name is Dawn Williams. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. If you're new to my channel, thank you. I appreciate you being here with us. If you are returning, I would really love to have your input as to the layout that I'm going to do for you today, as to whether or not I should continue doing this same type of a layout in the future. But this is the way that I was guided to do it this time. So last week when we did our readings, I was working on activating your throat chakra last week. I'm wondering how that went for you. What Spirit has told me that my guidance for today was to talk about all of the planets that are in retrograde specifically. And the biggest planet that we have that's in retrograde, we have 6 planets in retrograde. One of them is Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. So when a planet is in retrograde, meaning that it looks in the sky as though it's revolving backwards instead of moving forward, it affects us in a lot of different ways. Just like the tides will affect us, the full moon affects us. The Mercury retrograde affects our communication space. So how that might manifest for you is you'll have a breakdown in either communication, which is the major one, where people are just not hearing your message. They're miscommunication, or it might affect electronics. It might affect anything that has a motor or mechanical things within it. It could be your cell phone, your laptop, it could be your car, any of those types of things. So the thing that I would say is you're just going to want to double check. You want to just double and triple check, slow down, specifically this week, because we are right now in the midpoint of this Mercury retrograde. We still have another week and a half, 2 weeks in this energy. And some of the words that Spirit has given me of things that we will be doing during this time is regrouping, refocusing, rebuilding, redoing, rebalancing, refueling, rebirth, right? Rebirth, revisiting, reflecting, realigning, recreating. And then my 2 favorites are relaxing, which we don't get enough of, and rejoicing, which is activating your heart center, right? Coming from a place of joy. A lot of times we associate that with energies that we would find in church or that we would find when we are praising God. That energy is the rejoice energy. So I'm going to do your reading a little bit different this week. I'm actually going to take myself off screen so that you can focus strictly on the cards. That way I can do your reading for you, and you're not, having to focus on me. You can look at the cards and get a better, deeper meaning, okay? I will be doing that. So first I'm going to start with the 3 oracle cards, and then I'm going to lay out your reading. And then at the end, I will come back on so you can see my face. And then I'm going to pull 3 last main, these can be like final cards for you. So these can either be cards that are going to set you up for the week, or these could be cards that are mantras for you, or just additional information. So it's kind of like 3 additional cards for you to be aware of the energy to finalize your reading. Okay. So I've already shuffled your card and I'm ready to go. And I'm going to take me off view here and I'm going to start your reading and I will be back. Okay, so there we are. So one of the things that our fire signs are working through for this month is you're learning to maintain and balance between extremes, allowing things to come to you instead of pushing forward. So you're learning how to let your higher self lead you, even though you're used to leading the way, because you're in Aries, right? And Aries will just motor forward. But you're learning how to trust your intuitive voice and following the path that awakens your spirit. So this is a really important aspect, because you're really trying to, as an Aries, as a fire sign, you're really trying to tap into that inner wisdom and that inner knowing. So you're learning how to, you're learning what needs to be cut out from your life so you can grow, and allowing yourself to see the bigger picture of who you are and why you're here. Why are you here? What is your mission? What is your what are you here to do, to accomplish? And then all the abundance that life has for you as a soul in a physical body. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and start with your cards now. Oh, koala. When I think of koalas, I think of them being very slow moving, methodical. Their attention is typically based on eating. So I'm thinking that Spirit has a plan. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Oh, the Judgment card is a good card. Okay, so this doesn't look too bad. So we're going to start off with this card. I see grace and possibility in all of life's challenges. And that's actually a great way to look at it, right? Is if you're given a challenge, how you respond to that challenge is completely up to you and to your personal growth. So I just want to explain that the way that these are laid out. So this has to do with your past experience leading you up to this week, right? So this could have been last week. It could have been energy that you've been working through up to this point. And then this would be your present energy for the week. And then this is stuff that you're working on for your future. So past, present, future. And you have this Tower card. So the Tower card to me means that something has happened that has caused you to really break things down to the foundation. And if you look, this crown is like coming off the top of this tower because there's this lightning bolt. So it can feel as though the rug was pulled out from underneath you. It could have been a thing that you didn't see coming, so it threw you for a loop. However, tower moments in tarot doesn't necessarily have to be like a big heavy hit, but sometimes they are, meaning that something comes in from left field that you weren't expecting, that you're having to deal with. And then again, when you have these life's challenges, right, it really allows you an opportunity to think about how you can respond to that, because you're able to stop in any moment before reacting. And that's kind of what I see in this card here, because then you have this Knight of Wands, and knights in the tarot talk about taking action, and wands have to do with our inspiration, our creativity, our passions, our motivation, and our inspiration. And if you see, he's full gallop, like his feet are off the ground, and he's in close contact with his horse here, right? And he's charging full ahead. Now, wands are also associated with fire, which is what your sign is. You can see he's got these plumes back here. So he does represent the fire energy. I feel as though this is telling you that you have in the past just moved full charge ahead. And then you were offered this Page of Pentacles. Pages in the tarot could represent messages or messengers, or waiting for a message that would have to do with money or your physical security in some level, or maybe it has to do with your health, a health situation, your career, something like that. And this Page of Pentacles also represents a new way of looking at things, or a new opportunity, or a new path, right? New direction. So it looks as though you may be offered a new position, a new job, a new revenue, a stream of revenue of some kind that has come in for you to work through, look at, incorporate. But then we have this koala spirit. And this spirit is saying spirit has a plan. So again, this is tapping into your knowledge, right? This is tapping into your inner wisdom. And it really, all three of these just really go beautifully together. Because they're just kind of all confirming the same thing, really. And then it looks like for this week, you have an Ace of Pentacles. So Pentacles, again, has to do with finances or your home, creating comfort in your home. I look at the aces as seeds, right? Seeds of potential. So it looks like if you're planting your seeds of potential with this ace, this could be that you're going to look at something in a new way. You're going to start a new job potentially, something like that. So that would be confirming this Page of Pentacles down here because it's coming into fruition up here. So this is a blessing. This is a gift, right? A gift from God. This is something that you have manifested in your life. And it's going to bring you a sense of feeling victorious. So you've got this Six of Wands, which again is your energy. Excuse me, but sixes are all about persevering. Keep moving forward, keep going, right? And this right here is saying that, he's got this laurel leaf right here, and he has seized the day, basically. So it looks as though you've got some good information that's coming into you that's going to be filled with inspiration and creativity. It could activate your passion and your intuition. And then you have the Page of Wands. So it looks, you've got two knights and you've got two pages. Interesting. And again, this is your fire energy. So this could be that something's going to come in that's going to introduce you to a way that's going to inspire you, or is going to fill you with some type of passion. It could be a message. It could be a younger person as well. You might be working with someone that you're going to mentor, and this person has got a lot of fiery energy, which really aligns with your energy as a fire sign, Aries. So this is all looking really good. And then we have, I trust the wisdom within. And this card means to me that the universe is giving you a nudge to take your next move, to go within, get your answers. And then through following those promptings within yourself, you'll gain a deeper sense of satisfaction and purpose. I feel that my readings really are speaking to our soul and to our purpose in this life. And that's kind of the energy that when I created this channel and I agreed to step out into, out here, because I'm actually an introvert, that this is what I wanted to create for my community. And this card right here is confirming that for you, right? It says that you're in touch with your inner voice, but it's time to take action. And this Judgment card, so the Judgment card is a divine card because you've got this angel here who's blowing this trumpet. And you can see all these people that are standing up in their, in their coffins, because this is supposed to be a wake-up call of some kind. The Judgment card is about awakening and new awareness and seeing things in a different way, seeing things with a new set of eyes. So this is coming up in your future. So it could very well be that maybe you have done things a certain way, and then information is introduced to you that you go, oh, wow, like it really could be a shake to your core beliefs. It could be a realization of a deeper truth, whether it's about yourself, if it's about you know, humanity as a whole, if it's about whatever it's about, but that's kind of what this energy is. And as this is a major arcana card, that means that this energy is going to be with you for a while. You're going to be working through this as this is in your future. So you're probably working into this energy now, and you'll be working through it for a while, because the major arcanas take us longer to learn the lessons and to get through whatever it is that they're trying to teach us with that energy. Here you have the Knight of Cups. So this could be a new romance coming in. This card represents a person who wears their heart on their sleeve, who's very connected with their heart. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male or a female. It's just the energy of the card. But if you are a female, it would be kind of like your knight in shining armor will show up. And it's completely up to you whether or not you want to accept this person into your life. But this person is the type of person that does believe in commitment. This person does believe in expressing themselves through their heart. They're not shut down. They're typically very open-hearted, good people. So that's kind of that energy there. And then you have this Eight of Wands. Now, this is very fast-moving energy. So I feel as though this week, a lot of the energy that's going to be coming through is fast-moving. This is a victory as well. So it's confirming, right? You have this Tower moment, but in the end, it's victorious. And then you're going to be really kicking off your creativity, your passion, your motivations. So it could be maybe you lost your job, maybe something happened and you had to find a different way to make revenue for yourself or make money for yourself, right? But it looks as though in the end, this last card right here is saying that it's going to come in, you're going to be victorious. It's fast moving energy, and it actually looks really good. Okay, so now I'm going to put myself back on view. Hi. And I'm going to give you your last three cards. So these are your main themes for the week. And your first card is a funnel. And this energy says a period of frustration and lessons to be learned. So that could very well tie into whatever this Tower card was, right? But the thing I would say is just trust your wisdom. You'll know how to get through that. Your next one, which is a beautiful card, is the fourth leaf clover. Great and good fortune. So that is confirming your victory and it's just reconfirming for us this energy that you're working through that's going to be coming in. And then the last one, it says a chain. And it says chain of evidence that will affect your life. I really don't know what that means, but hopefully you will when the time comes and you'll understand what that means. What does chains mean to you? Does that mean bondage? Does that mean connection? So it all depends on your perspective. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for being here. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And then lastly, please give me your feedback on whether or not you like the way that this reading was laid out for you. Okay, I appreciate you very much. Thank you for being here. Until next time, have an amazing week.